Welcome back to CoalLLC, and today we are most likely in the second last video about the game as the Barbarian who has AOE attacks with the pickaxe. Now usually the pickaxe is a horrible weapon, but once you give it AOE it's honestly kind of solid. Like as you can see, we are mining a lot of resources, and you shouldn't forget that the pickaxe is incredibly cheap. So while you pay a lot for the other weapons that exist in the game, this one very affordable. So if you fix the AOE issue of it, it may actually be good. You know what? We will just go over here. And the last video will most likely be about the axe in the game. That one speeds up the more you hit a block. So I think it's rather meant to go into the harder areas that you can't really break. But because you hit it longer, you know, they become faster. But who knows? Maybe it's a horrible experience, maybe it will be the best experience, but for now we are focusing on the Barbarian. Luckily the Barbarian has all of the collectors available to him, so that is not an issue we'll face, that we just don't have collectors and have to do it manually. I chose this here because it's kind of perfect with our AOE. Like, do you see how it's like 4 wide pretty much, and we are able to hit all of that. And at the same time, if we only have the pickaxe mostly, like I don't really want to go for that many miners, though we may have to do it. But yeah, if we don't have a crazy AOE weapon, then shallow should be perfect to hit more. I mean, to get through all of the layers faster. So we definitely want to go for this sapphire pickaxe. Now we have to be cautious though. Maybe... No, I think this is the right decision. So now we will also go for the platforms. Maximum 14. This day, we will probably earn a humongous amount of money because, like, do you see how cheap all of this is? This is the insanity. We went from 30 damage to 70 to 100 to 200. And all just in one singular day. I think we'll get the sapphires here, right? Yep, okay. We could already do the quest, but I think I'll do that once I have the emeralds. And then I will just finish... Why do I do this? Wait a second. Can I not just do this? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of works out, right? I'm just not sure if that's actually faster what we get out of that. So we hit a 3x3. Okay, let's return. You know what? I'll quickly do the sapphire quest. Technically speaking, I'm just wasting like what I'm walking right now, but hey, it's already done. We now have the tracker for the emeralds that Dex doesn't forget about it. And now I would say we already have the coal. How do we already have the coal? That was fast. So how much is... Oh, wow. You know what? Maybe this works. I thought this would be difficult. Like, one issue of this map is that you will not get a lot of upgrades. Though, to be fair, we don't need a crazy amount. As long as we get enough, we'll be fine. I would really like to earn 3,000 today, but this doesn't look like we'll have that amount of money. Because, well, we need 3.5k to get the double time upgrade. But yeah, let's just focus on the iron right now. This will be a big chunk of money. Each one is worth 4 gold. And then we quickly return. Okay, careful though. Don't get stuck, Dex. All is good. Yeah, that is a lot of money. That is not 3,500 though. Huh. Yeah, that upgrade is not worth it. 50% increase. We definitely go for time. You know, I just wanted to check it out. You always have to make sure you're doing the right things, even when you think you do the right things. Maybe we should go for drill. You deal 100 damage a second, which would be a nice help. Like, you know, just to dig down, I will actually try this out. I always like to try out things that I have on my mind, because then I know whether it was a good idea or not. Do we need more platforms? I think we'll be fine. So what I'll do is, here... Where's all of the stuff? There's nothing. And I also want to go for pickaxe speed as fast as possible, so let me get amethyst. Okay, well, you know, you tried your best. You tried your best, and you failed. Do we have some upgrades around? There's not a single upgrade. I mean, there's one to the far right, but that is ridiculous. But what is going on? Do you guys think we can break blue? No, there's no way. Like, I wanted to go for the emeralds over there, but there's just no way that will happen. So for now, I will quickly return before we head out. But I would say we go through the gray layer here, since that is a lot more money than the other one. And then we will go for the blue, the brown upgrade to the... Well, it's on the far right, you know? You saw it before. So was it worth it to spend the 400 on the drill? Huh? Was it worth it? The only thing I don't like, and I don't understand why this is like a thing in this game, is you don't deal equal damage. With the lightning one, I honestly understand it. But with this one here, they could have really made it the same damage on every single hit. Because it makes it so awkward when you hit in the perfect spot and then nothing gets destroyed. Like, you have to work on the top and on the bottom of it. Like, don't get me wrong, I know this pickaxe will turn insane in the future, just because it has so many good upgrades, like, for example, pickaxe speed, makes it broken, but it's weird, right? Like, now this one needs to be attacked, and this one needs to be attacked, and this one needs to be attacked, and everything needs to be attacked, and However, the beautiful thing about this is, because we only have one weapon type, we actually don't have a lot of different offers, you know? Which means it will be very easy to get pickaxe upgrades as long as we actually get them. Because so far we haven't seen them, but so far we also only opened one upgrade, so that kind of makes sense, if you think about it. Wow, all that talk for nothing. Okay, let me get as many emeralds. We're actually quite lucky with the emeralds. We may get halfway here at least. How are we doing? Okay, we have a lot of inventory. So I think I will just go for... No, I can't really do that. But I can get most of this. Yeah, we have more than enough slots. Good. Because I also need to return the emeralds. But that is not really a priority on my mind. Like, I also... Do I just take the money? Because the Hoover is not that important. Like, yes, I want to have it. But I think I will just take them. I don't even think I can return the stuff. Yeah. I just want the money either way. How did you do? Yeah, you almost got that block there. But look at this money here for the emeralds. 190 doesn't sound like a lot, but it is quite impactful because this is how we earn, like how much we earn. Really? 3,000? Really? Oh no. Really? This is actually so sad because if I just like improved a tiny bit on any day that happened, we could have done this. Easily. And instead we couldn't do it. Like that we couldn't upgrade the pickaxe, we couldn't get the time. Oh, that is mean. I mean, the time was definitely not in reach. I will never be able to get this, right? Because we can't even do the blue blocks. Yeah, let's go over there. There are a bunch of emeralds. You know what? We may actually be able to... I think we'll be able to get them, but the question is, how many do we get? But that is the funny part about playing games like these. When you don't optimize, it will eventually haunt you. Now, to be fair, other times you don't optimize in the slightest and it turns out it's always enough and you're like, why should I even optimize, you know? But when you have these moments, then you know why. We are almost full, so I will return our stuff in a moment. We have 14 emeralds. Are there more emeralds in a gray area somewhere? Yeah, I see nothing at all. That is unlucky. However, we do have 2 upgrades over here and I would really like to have them. So I think what I'll do is I will go over the top area here because it's easier to dig through. Okay, we also have some iron on the way. Very good. We have to make sure though that we earn enough money today because otherwise we won't be able to afford the upgrades like the time upgrade and the pickaxe upgrade. And the pickaxe upgrade is actually very important. More important than the time upgrade. Because triple damage is better than 50% more time. So now the real question is, can we actually destroy this or not? I hope. Oh god, that's taking a while, but I think it's worth it. Okay, you know what? If I don't get a pickaxe upgrade here, I will not do the other one. Just because it takes so long, and I have to make sure I earn 3k. Pickaxe mining speed, we did get it. Does this mean I do the other one? I mean, we are actually attacking really fast now. Oh, I should probably do it. You know what? I will get the sapphires here because that is a lot of money. But it's not that many sapphires, so maybe it's not even worth it. But I think I will go for the upgrade. Listen, I'm undecided if this is worth it or not. We do have a lot of inventory space still. But if we don't get these upgrades, then it's great if we get the better pickaxes. But we will just get stuck later on. No, I don't have any time left. Player mining speed yet again. That is the best one to get. Okay. Let's get all of this copper very quickly. And then we return. Oh, scheiße. Okay. Ooh, I didn't... Of course there's a gap. Like, how did I not see that? So how much money did we make today? That should be enough, right? That is not enough. But the pickaxe is, I assume, way better. Again, this is like more than triple the damage compared to just having another 100 seconds. And I assume the base daytime is 100 seconds. Then we added already 100. So this would go from 200 to 300. And if you do the math on that, it is definitely better to upgrade the pickaxe because it means we can mine a lot more. Now I'm a little bit concerned about our inventory though. Well, that's a perfect start. Look at this. And now do you see how fast we are? Yeah, that's way better. Of course. Because we're also faster to destroy this. There are emeralds. Let's quickly look if we can find emeralds in the gray area. I don't see anything. Over there. Over there. Okay. Let's go there because the Hoover is MVP on this map. We just got unlucky that yesterday we didn't find more of them. Or that the one day I decided to not return them. But that was rather a time issue. And when I noticed that the time is so tight, I was like, you know what? I don't need... What? Oh. But yeah, then I decided it's fine. We will just rather mine more to maximize our earnings. The feeling was actually right as we figured out, but it was still missing a little bit more. Where did I see the emeralds? Over there. Let's quickly get this. Please don't be a golden weapon. That is one of the few... Like, right now, I think the only thing we want is pickaxe upgrades to make them as strong as possible. A golden weapon is technically not horrible. 14. I can't mine this, I think. Yeah, you can forget about this. Like, we can't mine these down there. These were the ones I originally saw, and then I missed them. But the good thing is, we now have the quest finished. So next up, we have to work on the amethyst, which is way too much. And no matter what happens now, we at least finish the day, so that's good. Okay, there are a few amethysts. I don't think we care about them. I'll just make sure to finish as much as possible. There are some amethysts, so how fast are we? It's just not good enough to finish this, you know, that we get 40 of them. Now, I can partially retrieve them, but I think right now, I just care about the money. And the moment we are strong enough to go into the next layer, we will get so many amethysts that we are good. Does anyone see any upgrades that we can get? Why did I just glide down? Did you see how slow I fell down there? Oh my god, this is hard. Okay, we can forget about them over there. That was so much iron though. What just happened? You know what? I'll just keep mining this. Each of those is 4 gold. Every single one of them. And we are almost full. Yep. There we go. 1000 coal. 9 amethysts. We could have returned that, but 630 gold is quite a bit. Like, especially right now where we have to time crunch so much. So we can't upgrade. We can upgrade. You know what? We still do that. I know we could go for the bonus time, but like, take a look at this huge jump. 1000 damage, 3000 damage. Again, triple the damage. Now we'll have a problem of enough inventory space because we'll be able to go to the next layer. No, we don't. You know why? Because we have the Hoover. I totally forgot about that. That is amazing. Do I care about this little upgrade? Probably. Yeah, I would say we do that. Even these small ones. Cool. I will keep this thing over here for now because I want to make sure I get the amethyst. And there are quite a few around. Like even down there, though there's also a ruby. We will be able to upgrade this today. Like even if this is not enough, the 40, we have one more down there. We have 39 right now. The other one is stuck here. What a meme. Let's hand that in. I can't believe that actually just happened. Like, and this is what I always talk about with. You can just get lucky and then get it. And if you get unlucky, it kind of sucks because you have to waste so much time walking around. This was perfect. And now we have the Hoover action. Is this gold or is this copper? I think that's copper. Yeah, but that is a lot of money. Now, I don't know about the distance. I don't assume it's all too far. Why do I have the Hoover if I still pick up the items, by the way? They're also emeralds. That is worth a lot of money. Good. Okay, wait. Did I change the Hoover? Did I? Did I forget about... Like, usually... What is the... Huh? We even have a double upgrade here. Okay, so you dropped off, but that is fine. We should be able to get into this. We have to make sure to make it from one of the sides, like not diagonal. Now, this takes so long. I honestly don't even want to go for another upgrade. I just want to make sure we have enough money to get... This will take a while. Okay, you know what? Before I continue working on this, I will quickly return all of the items because... What happened over here? But yeah, I will quickly work on the items because I have a feeling this will take the entire rest of the day. It is worth it if we do get an upgrade out of it. That is good. It's horrible though if we run out of time and I panic and that was it, you know? Like, do you see that? We are just running out of time. Let's quickly check. We are full. I have to go back. Because if I do this right, I can do one more trip. This is very hard because it's very bummed. Dude, we are full again. This is so much coal. And this is why we want to go down. But now we have the Hoover upgrade, which means we can go further down with it. That is so much money. Okay. Which means we can get more time. We can also get inventory. No. This one. Then we go for jetpack. Then we go for increased inventory slots. And you know what? One-click looting immediately. Oh, what a perfect start. Oh, I love this. Oh, yes. Pickaxe mining speed. Nice. What do we have in here? Jump velocity is actually good for us, I believe. So now we need rubies. There's no way we'll get this. And we want to go below the line. Because this is where you have the most distance. Now, can we actually go for the red area? I don't think so, but it's a very big one. So this would be perfect if we could do it. Does it look like we are breaking something? So we do deal enough damage to it, but I think the blue one gives us the most resources by far. And the next big step would be that we get the next pickaxe. We work on the red layer because that is the thickest one, which also means usually you get the most upgrades. Well, honestly, it doesn't look that good. It's just like now that I looked over it. Not really. And since I have played on this map before, I also know it's very important that you make sure to get as many upgrades as possible, like always. So I will go over to the left side and we pick up the 2 upgrades there. Like, do you see that? There's one, that is a gray one. You have to be kidding me. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And on the way, we'll get all of the valuables. Now, coal, we don't need more. And it doesn't matter if it's low, as long as we have something else that earns us a lot of money. And there we go. More amethyst. Please don't fall down. Yeah. This, like, if you could just deal the same damage to everything, I would be so happy with this character. But this way, it's kind of annoying. Are amethysts even worth it? Those were 13. Okay, before it was only 6. And that is not really worth it, I think. Though I don't recall how much damage. How much money they are worth. Good. We have 4k coal. But that is actually not the one that we have most of, because that is not the one that I'm targeting. Pickaxe mining speed. So, hey, my mate. Do you also know there's pickaxe damage? Like, we want to have both of them, because then they multiply each other. We don't just want to have one of them. What is your reach? I only upgraded you twice, right? Or did I do more and forgot about that? this thing just doesn't stop. It doesn't rip off. Okay, but our pickaxe is getting faster. It feels so good once you have all of the upgrades in and you hear the time ticking. You're like, oh my god, the day is about to be over. And it's like, nope, that was halfway. That is only halfway. We still have a lot to go. And jump velocity. Jump velocity is actually nice for us with the jetpack that we have, you know. Because that means we jump up higher, which also, I think, gives us speed. Because we jump faster. Like, not that it makes the rocket on its own faster, but because the starting speed when we activate the rocket is higher, it also makes the rocket better, is what I mean. There are rubies. We can check out how much we get, so I will quickly drop this off, but I don't think it will be a lot. And it probably takes so long that it's not even worth it. Yeah. Yeah, 3 rubies. You know what? I'm fine. I don't have to do this. I don't need that negativity in my life. There's another blue one down there. Okay, you were hiding. How? You know what? I'll not ask any questions because I'm really happy about it and I have a feeling it's about to detach. But that is... You had to open your mouth, Dex, didn't you? You couldn't be happy with the things that you have. You had to say something. But yeah, with the damage that you see right now, even if we get the next pickaxe upgrade, like, it will not even be fast on this one, right? Like, if we triple our damage, that's still horrible. So we need a lot more. And this is not working with me. Like, oh, why are there so many emeralds? Okay, we are not even remotely close to being full. And these emeralds shouldn't fill us up because they are quite costly, like how much they're worth. There was 72 of them. Why are there so many here? I'm not complaining, I'm just amazed. I'm happy. And one final retrieval. We made 8,000 in coal, which again wasn't our focus. And that should show exactly because we have 12,000 here. 8,000 here, 7,000 here. The sapphire is honestly worthless. Which now means we have more than triple the damage with the next pickaxe upgrade. Okay, so we have a little bit of a conundrum because I could go for the angel wings. But at the same time, 100,000, we sell this for 16,000. We may actually be able to get the ruby pickaxe on the next day, so I don't care about upgrading this right now. Let's see if we can go into the red layer though. I don't expect it, but maybe we can do it. Well... Okay, we definitely can't mine the diamond down there. But if we go for the emeralds over here, I think we'll be rich. Like, even just the iron here should be a lot. And there are so many emeralds, this should earn us a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, the issue is they always take so long. Did you just see how much we had in the inventory from the one thing? And this one here is the most valuable thing around. Well, not really, actually. I think that's 10 per. So we got 900 gold with that singular thing. That's 232. Wait, how much are emeralds worth? Yeah, that's now a little bit of an issue. I don't know it, but look at how many of them we have. There are also a bunch of amethysts over there. Now, we do know sapphires don't earn us as much, so maybe I don't want to focus on them at the same time, though. It's kind of nice to have. Are there no upgrades around? Look at this. Like, there's one basic one over there, which I don't really care about, but there's really nothing. That is one thing that is so difficult about this map here, that you don't get enough upgrades to make everything work. Otherwise, this map would be, like, probably my favorite. Shouldn't we actually get a ridiculous amount of sapphires here, because they are lower tier than the emeralds? Okay, for this, the pickaxe is actually amazing. Like, this is what I theorized in the beginning, though. We don't really have a confirmation of that yet. But I really, like, think the best use case for this weapon is to go into the tougher area, then you hit all of the blocks around it, and this is how you work your way through. Now, whether that's true or not, we'll see at the end of the day, because I believe we upgraded the last day with the money that we had, and we also have a lot of leftover money, so if we don't have enough money for the next pickaxe, it was definitely horrible. We just got 700 coal in one go. And we don't even know if there was stuff that fell in. Is it just better to mine the coal? Can someone do the math on that? The problem is it's so inconsistent how much you get out of it. Like, sometimes you get 900 coal, then you get like 300 coal, then you don't see it at all because it just disappears. But yeah. What is it? What is that thing on me? What is that red thing on me? Wait, I only noticed it now. What is that? Is that a jetpack? I think that's a jetpack. I was like, is that a McDonald's packaging or something like this? Hey, I don't use the jetpack often, and even when I use it, I focus on using it, you know, that I don't mess it up. And then I just get rid of it for the angel wings immediately, because I don't like it. Okay, that was a lot at once. This is not perfect, but I really want to have the 25 gold. I don't think this will be worth a lot, and let's press E, let's spam that in case something breaks that it immediately goes in. Yes, oh my god. Okay, but wasn't this impressive how I talked about that I want to do something for very specific case that may or may not happen and actually happened to show? Holy moly. You know what? You know what? I think my strategy is working. I think my strategy is working. Do we need anything here? Not really, right? I mean, now we may actually get to a point that our pickaxe is too strong. Not really. But yeah, do we need more? I don't think so. Because the issue is, at this point, it's already, like, it's still so close. These are so cheap that it's so easy to upgrade. I really don't want to spend my money on useless things. I could go for the angel wings, but even that one is like, I don't need to. Let's just continue. And let's get all of these upgrades, because all of them matter a lot. So, you... No, okay. Was nice knowing you. Then we also get you. That was a ruby. We don't care about that. I hope we are now able to break into these, because there are 2 of them, which is very valuable. So how is it looking? Kind of horrible. Kind of horrible, but those are a lot of upgrades. I can't say no to... There are 3 of them. Yeah, I have to do them. I think what I'll do is I'll go for the blue one on our right. Next up, like after this one. Because even if we just get a little bit of bonus damage, this will speed this so much up. Do we have more blue ones? No, they're not a single... Okay. 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 Just beautiful. Alter Schwede. Okay. Okay. I hate you. I do hate you a little bit, you know that, right? Like, you know that, right? I hate you a little bit. What was that? What was that, right? We don't get a lot of upgrades, and we just get nothing at all. Wait, if there are rubies somewhere, I should probably... I can't sort them out. Like, if they are in there, I'm sorry, I can't change it. There's also gold over there, which I'll pick up in a moment. What happened down there? Those were not black blocks, right? Those are red ones that went in really far. So, I have a hunch. Today, we will earn a lot of money. Does anyone even see rubies? Like, is it just me? There's nothing at all. Oh, don't tell me those are... No, those are not rubies. Those are Spinel. Okay, down there are rubies, but we can't even break this one. Usually when you can, like, one-shot these, you know you can go to the next layer. That is a very easy indicator. Yeah, jump for those up there. Cool. 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 Those were all of the upgrades. There is actually one over there. Do I also go for that? Man, I need these upgrades because these ones here are like 20%, I believe. And 20% bonus pickaxe damage. We have currently 0. But you know what actually surprises me? So far, this has been a blast. Like, I'm not saying it's like a poison weapon, you know, that is all exciting and amazing, that destroys everything. But it's rather amazing because it just works. Okay, how far do I have to go over there? That is quite a bit. I'm not sure if our thing will stretch that long. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything about that, because that was a very innocent sentence, you know, but the moment I said it, at least, you know, there was nothing else behind that. And I'm not even gonna credit this with anything that is on your mind, that is messed up with you. I'm not gonna do that. That is your thing, not mine. Okay, that also doesn't make it better. Come on, one pickaxe upgrade. I know you can do it. I still don't see rubies. Yeah, we can't do that. I mean, you can't say I haven't tried it. I've tried my best. I have tried my very best. I can't pick it up. It's like stuck in there. Like I press X, it doesn't work. Okay, well that is unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. Very unlucky. Honestly, not that much though, given that... Yeah, because I spent a lot of time on breaking them open, that is the reason. Now that is unlucky. We don't have enough to get the next pickaxe, which is also kind of fine. Also kind of annoying. I will increase our stack limit as well as more slots, and I will get the angel wings. Maybe I will also go for the item... Nah. Well, yeah, you know what. The thing is, we will most definitely have enough to buy the pickaxe on the next day. And this way we have one additional slot, but it's also easier to move around. And upgrades are still the highest priority. So I will head over there to this guy and hope we get all of the stuff that we need. Like just a little bit of damage would be nice. And then we will work on the red ones. Though I have to make sure that we have enough money to buy the pickaxe, which is like 300k. Now that I think about it, if I don't get the upgrades, which it looks very bad for, we will just be stuck on them again for no gains. Come on, I just need one pickaxe upgrade. Just one pickaxe up. Is there something else? Oh, you can actually see the chests if you zoom out a little bit further. It's kind of hard, but you can see more. And this is what we were waiting for. This is exactly what we were waiting for. Because now we start dealing proper damage. And because we have AOE damage, this is kind of more effective for us, like because we break more. The only concern that I have is if I don't find the rubies fast, it could actually be an issue that our Hoover is gone and then we can get to the black layer, but it's not enough. Oh my god, like this is now what we needed. Just good luck. This is as if it was made for us because it's worth a humongous amount of money. There are also amethysts, which I'll go for. You don't just give 10. 11. Okay. Well. Hey, is it worth 100? I better hope it's 100 at least, but I don't even think that's worth it because I get more money in coal. But look at the speed now. Do you see how fast all of this is? This is so much better. And we only got like a small upgrade, like 220%, but to be fair, 220% is quite a bit. But what I mean is, we only got 2 upgrades, and this is the difference it makes. It is a huge difference. There's a hard diamond over there. I don't think we care about that. I know they're worth a lot, like 2,500, but I think they take ages to mine. Does anyone see anything red? I mean rubies. And in the red layer is where we're looking for them, because I don't see anything. How long? Okay, you're about to break. Please be damage or speed. It was a pink diamond. Well, funny enough. There's also one waiting right there. Okay, that is your limit. I actually don't like that. We can just go down. How fast or how slow do you break? It's actually decent. And there we go. 1 pink diamond. Yeah, I think they're 2,500, which is pretty much actually quite good. So how did we do without the golden weapons? First of all, these are worth a lot more, and you're worth 300 gold. Holy moly. Yeah. That's good. Wait, you have 7 times the damage? I don't even think it's worth it to get employees right now. Like, we just want to save up, because the next one is 1.65 million. That should be fairly simple. But this jump here is ginormous. And for this, we'll need employees, because we'll also be out of reach. But that also means today, we want to make sure to get the rubies, because we'll have to upgrade this. For sure. And pickaxe mining speed. Perfect. Does anyone see anything red? I know, it's always a meme to ask that in the red layer. That was 15k we just got there. Oh my god. Okay. You'll be with me for a minute. There we go. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. We did everything we wanted to do today. This is amazing. And there we go. Now here's the diamond quest. This is the one that I usually never finish, because at this point you have so many collectors. They take over, so you don't need a Hoover. Man, but that gold is really valuable. And that is 15,000 right there. Okay. We are sadly kind of getting to a point though where it's a little bit hard to do this. Maybe we can go to the black layer. Let's try this out. So currently we have 16,400 coal. I always like to do the coal because it shows you exactly how much you've gotten, including like when you have the Hoover. That was like 20,000. You know what? This may sound crazy, but I want to go over here to this gold and these sapphires. I'm not even sure if the sapphires are worth it. There's also a bunch of silver. Oh, but there are so many chests over there. I should really do the chest, but if I upgrade the pickaxe, it's actually not that worth it, right? Because the next pickaxe, I think, only doubles our damage, so that's not a big upgrade. Instead, we want to get the upgrades here, but it's so much money. But that is the beauty of this pickaxe. Like, do you see how exactly the right blocks get hit? It may not be the best weapon, but it's definitely a weapon with this effect that I can make work. And I like that. Did we just get 2,000 amethysts? Okay, then. That is more than fine. You know what? I want to remove you for a moment. Please don't fly away, because I want to know exactly how much gold we get here. Because now we know it's worth 300, so we can math it out. And because we damage all of the blocks, sure, it will take a while, but we can just do one block after the other here. How much is it? I need to know it. There we go. 500! Yeah, that's a little bit of money. So 500 plus 2 zeros is 50,000 times 3, 100... No. 500, 2 zeros. 5,000, 50,000. Times 3. 150,000. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. 666. Okay, you know what? These will not break, and I'm happy, like, the way it was, but I really want to go over here and get more upgrades, as many as we can at the end. I don't know if we had enough damage to do this quickly. Please break. Please break. Oh my god, we get no upgrades. How much money did we make in gold there? I want to know that now. 600,000. And this was what the other one that was there. 1.5 million. You actually have, like, not triple the damage, but it's 2.5 times. That is solid, but now there's the biggie. I would say we'll start going for the collectors. We could also go for some of the miners, but I think today I don't really want to do that. Like, yes, we can do some of them in the future if we notice it's just way too annoying, but I don't really want to do it. What I want to do is, I want to go down into the black area, and I want to get all of these upgrades, but to do that effectively, efficiently, we need more collector capacity. Okay, well, thank you for nothing, I guess. Okay, collector speed. Oh, well, that's useless, that's a blue one. Do we just go down into the black layer? Dude, if I can break this open, by the way, we get so many resources. I really want to do that. But I don't think it's a good use of my time. Okay, but seriously, am I just stupid? This takes way too long, like, that's not worth it. We will go over to the red ones, and I think I will not even take the Hoover with me. That means we lose a lot of money. But the point of this is just that we earn, like, that we get a lot of upgrades, and once we have enough of this, we'll be able to break through. Mining speed. In case you're wondering, Dex, why are you not telling us about the upgrades you're getting? Well, I'm getting a lot of sprint speed or collector upgrades, but I'm not getting anything for the pickaxe, which is... If we don't get that, we are stuck. Like, there's nothing we can do, and we don't have a step row round. Okay. Okay. There's like no way in the world we'll be able to carry all of this back if they break. That is how much? 2.9 million. Now, if we take a look at this, well, there's pretty much nothing. Do I just have to do it? Like, do I just need to go for them? I mean, I got a feeling it's probably the case that we have to get a few of them at least. But I should also get a bunch of these. Perfect. And now that we have the additional help, it should be a lot easier to get through everything. I mean, to be fair, we don't need to do this with our dude alone. Like, the miners will definitely be useful and do a lot of the heavy lifting for us. And my main job is pretty much just to make sure that I get all of the upgrades around us. Now, we don't have water, which will hurt us a lot because that's like an easy way to multiply your damage. Okay. But why is it so bad? Why is it? Right? Why is it so bad? Okay, those are very good values. I spent more time just on mining in the black area that we get more money for more miners. Now, I don't know if I should just fully focus on them with the main goal that we break stuff, and I think that makes the most sense. Like, yes, it could very well be that our collectors can't keep up, but if that happens, it happens, you know. At least we'll be able to get a bunch of upgrades, and that is kind of the most important thing to me. But we want to make sure that we have the miners with us right around here. So let's call them. Perfect. Can they break it? Is now the real... Well, yeah, you know what, you're useless. You know what, I will just let them stay there and do whatever they want. Meanwhile, I will go for more upgrades. The only problem is I've been so unlucky with these. Like, look at our damage. We have 80 speed, 60 mining damage. This is pathetic. Okay, like I opened 3 of them and all 3 of them were just resources. Do I just actually do this and help them? There are actually so many good upgrades right now. I will go for one Hail Mary where we just pray that it works out. There's a good chance we get nothing at all, but hey, we can get something for our collectors, we can get something for our miners, or, more importantly, for our own pickaxe. And that is my main hope. There we go. Mining speed, not the best one. However, it shows it is possible. Okay, like, seriously? Oh, 20% damage, it's something. So at the end of the day, we have 390% mining speed thanks to the one big one and 100% mining damage, which is still nothing at all. But at least it means we'll be able to go for more miners, and still, our collectors won't be able to keep up with this, but hopefully with that change, we will earn so much money that I can unlock the next pickaxe and then I can fully focus on collectors. Oh, did we actually earn less than yesterday? Only 70? I guess that makes sense, because I wanted to go for so many upgrades. Yeah. What do we get out of you? And it's about to... Why did they all leave? I'll go for the minor damage. This kind of feels like a weird joke. Like, listen, the speed is good on the pickaxe, but I think we'll reach a limit either way very soon. As in, if it's the only thing in there, then you take it either way, but it has a max, while the damage has no max. So I don't really want to take the speed, as long as there's something else in there, like damage or minor damage, or maybe even for collectors an upgrade. Okay, but we are doing this so fast now. This is perfect. Collector capacity. Pickaxe mining speed, you have to be kidding me. it's the only one that I keep getting. Pickaxe mining speed. Pickaxe mining speed. Collector capacity. Come on, you're my last hope for pickaxe damage. Wow, that's insulting. The good news is today it seems like we've made a lot more money than 11 million. Yeah, 28 million. That is good. But of course, we have to go for the true ending. Which means we can buy 168, more than doubling the amount that we had. And also, I don't think these guys can keep up. Now, the funny thing is, we're actually getting close to the money amount that we require for the next pickaxe. Like, if I would just save up, we could probably get it easily. As in, if I would just mine for resources instead of going for these upgrades, then we could do it easily in maybe 2 days. Pickaxe mining damage, it does exist. And you know what the most insane thing is? I actually don't need my miners to break this. Like, I think right now I have the same breaking speed of this than all of our miners combined. Because yesterday I was a lot faster than them on my own. But maybe that is also a wrong feeling. But there's another 125% damage. Okay. Look at how fast I am. Look at how fast they are. I am actually straight up faster than them. Okay, you know what? I will do the quest, just that we have it finished. Not because we need it, but because we can. And there we go, the final quest for Tabitha. Oh, what? Yeah, whatever happened there, like, you know, I'm fine with it. It's like, sure, buddy. They are still not through. Why do I pay you guys? You're useless. And my job now is to just find more of the upgrades. We will go for the red ones, but I hate it. Whatever we find, like you may notice, we are kind of insane. That is perfect. Because they can work on more money, while I work on more upgrades, and combined, we have the best outcome. Yeah. The jump velocity. The best outcome possible. I hate saying this, but I think one day I should just spend on buying, like, all of the collectors. Because the thing is, we leave a lot of money behind, and even though there was a strategy to that, because I just wanted to use the miners to break all of the upgrades open, I now reach a point where I can do this on my own. Can I get both of these? The time is running out, but this would be a perfect finish. 125% pickaxe mining damage, let's go. Oh, that is a really tough one. Ignore that. Why was I stressed? There's another one. We now have 620% damage. Remember how this was the worst stat? Yeah, I will invest all of our money into more collectors. And then we will go crazy, because I think I could have afforded the pickaxe already. 45 million though. And this would be 283 collectors. I'm not exactly sure if we really need that many or if this is overkill, but we will have one day where we earn maximum money. With that, I would say I will call them all together and we just check out what happens. If there's something we can make happen here or not. Okay, so we are all together. How's it looking? Is it cracking? Okay, they're a little bit annoying. But do you see the one on the right here? It's cracking. That also means the one that I'm working on is cracking. And that is the beauty about this pickaxe, because all of the blocks around the one that I was mining get damaged. So now it's a lot faster to destroy them. Okay, I found our target. Do you see that? This gold, I don't know if we can mine it, but it's 300 gold per. The problem is even the copper takes this long. So I may mine on this the entire day and it just doesn't break. Oh my god. Okay, we are on it. Now the real question is, can we break it or not? It looks really bad. Wait, okay. The next break just happened. I don't think my miners are really doing anything here, to be honest. But we are doing it. We are the strong one. And there we go. I'll send them back just to make sure that nothing goes wrong, and now we get the rest of them. Oh, even if this one breaks, they don't make it back in time, but that should be a really good money day, or my strategy is just bad. Dude, do you understand why I worked for this so much? Why I tried my hardest to get in there? We went from 500,000 damage to 50 million. This number, if you add 2 zeros to this number, you get this one. So every 100 hits we needed to do before is now 1 hit. A singular hit. Which also means we will need a lot of collectors. And if my math isn't wrong, this should be this amount. There we go. Flawless. And now the destruction... Why is it so close? The destruction power of the Spinel pick... Okay, let me get that. Mining damage, yes, this is what I want to see. We don't even need the miners anymore. Oh my god. We don't even need the miners anymore. Yeah. Wait, we were on green before. We were stuck here, right? That was the one that I was stuck on. Oh. Yeah. So... Yeah. Good. Good. Wait, are we? No way. But no way. And all of them have to return because there's so much coal in there. But you know what I'll do, right? I see something golden. I should really go for upgrades now. I don't know how much more expensive the next pickaxe is. I should really go for upgrades. But I just want to see this big number. I can't believe it's actually breaking faster than the green one, the gold one on the last day. I know we attacked 100 times more in damage. However, this is the next layer. This is a very difficult layer to get through. And we just broke it. Okay, well, this was a lot of fun. And I'll send them back to make sure they return it. We should go for upgrades. Pickaxe mining damage 180%. Pickaxe mining damage. Collector speed. Pickaxe mining damage. Pickaxe mining damage. Pickaxe mining damage. Oh boy, that was a good day. We almost made 1 billion just in coal. And we made more than 1 billion in gold. That is the one that I focused on. Like, that is twice the amount of all of the coal that we mined. So, the problem is the next one is very costly, 12G. But that is actually not that far away. Like, this is currently 6E plus 9. Well, if I say it like that, it's honestly really far away. I have that wrong. According to my calculation, I should be able to buy 38,000 of these. But there's no way, right? So we'll go for half of that. Let's do 19,000. Holy moly. Oh my god, that was good. Yeah, sure. I think we are a lot stronger now. I think we are very, like a lot stronger now. Now the real question would be if we want to work on this one, and I don't think so. Like, I think it just takes way too long. But maybe I should definitely work on on them in general. As in, we want to work on this because it gives us by far the most money. And now we have so many collectors, they can also collect the stuff. How are you guys doing in the green area, by the way? They struggle so much with that, and while we are working on these insane ones. Man, this game really needs like a priority system that you can just select, similar to the filter. That the moment you open up a chest, you can, for example, say the highest priority is pickaxe mining damage, right? Then it will automatically be taken if it's in there. Then the second one I could do is, for example, collector speed. Then maybe the next one, miner damage. Then collector capacity, or put them on the same level, that they are evenly taken. Something like this. But the moment you get to the late game and the only thing you do is just go around and open up these chests, it takes so long. And you may have noticed that our collectors can keep up without a problem because our miners are just not strong enough to break stuff on their own. Like, I am stronger than them, and whenever I mine something, they just fly by and take all of it in. Like, do you see how they wait around me? In other words, I will spend the next few days probably to just upgrading our miners. Another mining damage, and currently we have 3.4k in it. Wait, what? What's happened here? Oh, whatever. You know what? I don't even question that anymore. It's always weird. But do you see that? We have 10G. Now, here's the big issue. We could earn probably like... We do have 11G. So we need that 16 times. But I've never mined a lot in the orange layer. So, okay, that number for sure can't be true. Because it tells me I'm supposed to buy 600,000 And the problem is the E values are probably messing up something. Oh, so what exactly happens now? Okay, good. So far, so good. They didn't even break this. Why are you so bad? Wait, what are my settings? Hold on, why is it so laggy? Okay, let's turn this down. We don't need to see that much material. So if I focus all of them, you surely break this now easily, right? Spoilers, they don't. They are still weaker than me. We have 600,000 of them. They are still weaker than me. How is this possible? Is there a world? Wait. Did they almost break this? I don't think so. But if we can break pink together... I mean, this one is taking 0 damage, so I don't think so. Like, I think it just looked like it for a moment, but I don't think so. Yeah, listen, that was a little bit too ambitious. I mean, I think if I buy the next round of miners, we will actually be able to do it. But that right there wasn't enough. Like, it's too much. But how was the day as a whole? The last day we earned 1E plus 11. No. Okay, that looks really funny. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. I swear I have exactly that number written in my Excel sheet. Though, you gotta keep in mind, I don't type in every single number. I type in pretty much our money number. And then I have a multiplier of 1 million behind that. So, a lot is, or a little bit can be left over. But, yeah. That is... Guys, you need to do it now. I need your help, please. They're actually spreading out quite a bit. Is someone up there? Uh-huh. Okay. You know what? Not my problem. Is it a pink one? Oh yeah, that's a pink coal. Okay, if I summon them all over here together. Let's see if we can do it with the power of friendship. I will not put my hand away from this. We will mine on this the entire day because I think this could be like 11G right away. Is it breaking? It couldn't care less what we are doing. Okay, hopefully today we made a lot of money. Please. We made 1.85 E11 yesterday. 2.89. Is it a problem of not enough collectors? But if it was a problem of not enough collectors, then we wouldn't be able to retrieve all of this stuff, and I actually have to call them back constantly, so I don't think that is the problem, even though this looks ridiculous, right? But yeah, because we don't have to go far down, they travel insanely fast. In other words, I can just buy 1735736. But that's overkill, isn't it? Don't I just say that every single day, though? Don't I say every single day it's overkill? But maybe it isn't, you know? Who knows? We now have so many of them that I could just spam summon them, and they usually break these relatively fast, depending on how they spawn. But what if I put them into this hole here? We are breaking the pink block there to the right. I sadly don't know how much coal is in here, if this is truly worth it. Wait, why are these ones here breaking? What is different? They are all breaking. It's about to break. And because we all have AOE attacks... Wait. They have so much area. Okay. Let's just say it's a 4E plus 10. It broke? No. 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 There was nothing. Like, yes, that is obviously a lot of money, but not for mining on it the entire day. Seriously? I mean, let's see how much we actually got. Okay, we did earn a lot of money. That is the good thing. Like, some of these are very high. Yeah. So what I'll do is I will buy 2 million of them. And just to make sure we don't fall into a trap that they're actually invisible resources, I will buy 185,000 of these. So today we still expect a big jump that happens in general. But if it's like a ginormous jump, something completely unexpected, and we know, yes, it was indeed a collector issue, even though it doesn't look like that to me, and by now I've played the game quite a bit, that you get a feeling for when the collectors are busy or not. Like when you see them constantly fly around you, they are not busy, they have nothing to return back, and that means you have more than enough of them that you don't have to buy more. Wait, that is weird. So someone returned 9 billion, almost 10 billion. But that is also it. So I let these guys mine because they have way more damage than me by now. And I will just go around and get all of the upgrades, as many as I can. Okay, it looks like they are breaking the coal. That is very good. There was also gold, and that is the main one that I'm after, because that one gives a ridiculous amount. Did you guys get the gold? No, you didn't. Is it close? It is actually... Is that gold? It is, right? I think it's close. Come on, we need to see the gold break. So much stuff is breaking, but not the gold. And if it floats alone here, this is bad, because then they will just jump down. Okay, let's make sure it's retrieved. And for the rest, just do whatever you want to do, my friends. How much is it? 4E11G. That is a good value. Is that enough for the next pickaxe though? Not yet. But this has proven that we had more than enough collectors. They were not the bottleneck. Because after I bought them, they pretty much just stood there. And I had to call them back. 7.3E plus 6. If I see that right. Okay. Is that really all we can buy? I kind of hope for a little bit more, but I guess we more than doubled our damage now, and tomorrow we will be able to buy the next pickaxe. Okay, you spooked me there for a moment. That is a big upgrade. And you know what, we'll just buy these guys over here. You know, just to make sure they actually manage to retrieve our majestic pickaxe. So what I'll do is, I will let these guys mine together, so I will force them to be together, you know, otherwise they split up. I would say we'll do it over here. That looks like a very good spot. Actually, here looks like a perfect spot, because they can't escape easily. You know what, I found a better one. There we go. And now, the next time. How are we doing? Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. Oh, that's so what I was hoping for. You suckers. You have nothing on me. This is the real power of all of these upgrades. To be fair, they are also upgraded a lot. They just get way less stats out of it before you say something. It's not like I just didn't take them at all. They get way less stats. But can we mine something like this? We actually can. We already have a ton of coal in comparison to before. Yeah, that is a lot. But I think you already know what we have to do, right? By now, this is kind of a ritual that we always go for the gold, for the ridiculous amount of money. So let's do this. Let's mine out the entire gold here. Now, has my opinion at all changed about the pickaxe? I would say no. Why? Right? Every other character is still the same. But the thing is, even on this character, because I don't understand why the damage is like this. I still think in the 3x3 that you strike, it should have exactly the same damage. And I may even go a little bit further and say the Barbarian should have a unique upgrade to him, that you increase the area of the weapons. I actually talked about this in a comment. I think what the game needs as an update, it's just unique abilities that you can buy, like for example wildfire, that burning damage spreads, and like at the moment it breaks the blocks, it just breaks, it goes to the next one, you know, the remaining burning. Then there could also be something like, I don't know, tsunami. If a block is watered and breaks, then it spreads all of the debuffs it had on itself to the neighbors. We actually just mined out all of that. But yeah, this way you could make a lot of interesting things and also class specific upgrades that only one particular class can get. And for the Barbarian that doesn't have wet, you definitely need some support to be as strong as the others. But we should also keep in mind, look at the coal requirement for the day, look at what we have. it's not like it's a close game. Now I will think about whether I will do the X video or not. If you have suggestions for a fun run that we could maybe also do with the generalist or so, maybe I will do them instead. The pickaxe had speed with upgrades. The X doesn't have that, you know? So it's like, isn't it just a worse pickaxe? Like, sure, you lose one upgrade option, but isn't that just a worse pickaxe? So if you have an idea that would be a lot of fun to do, then please let me know. And otherwise, that was it from the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.